What's up, everybody, and welcome to this follow-up video of Raw TV. This one is I guess, I don't know if you call it a follow-up or what you would call it, but it's definitely a rebuttal or a reply to a comment that was on the Zyzz video from X1 Lasered X1. I don't know who the hell this guy is, but whatever. He called me out for being a hypocrite because I have done cocaine, heroin, and went to rehab. Now, first of all, Lasered, being a hypocrite means that I would tell you not to do something, shut the camera off on that little button, and then do lines of cocaine and heroin right away. That's a hypocrite, doing something that I would tell you not to do. So I'm not sure if you know what the definition of a hypocrite is or not, but I sure as hell don't do that. And I like how you called me out about, oh, I'm being a hypocrite because I did this. Let me explain something to you, 1D Lasered, and anybody else out there who may not know what he's talking about. Here's the full story. Because I'm not a hypocrite and I have nothing to hide. I have not one skeleton in the closet, and there's nothing Lasered or anyone else can use against me. I started with Vicodins, popping pills, because they were available. How old was I? Probably 23 or 24, something like that. 23, 24 years old. I moved on from the Vicodins to a drug called Nubane. Nubane was hot in the bodybuilding circles, painkiller. I used to take this stuff and inject it intramuscular in my shoulder, and it would kick in within like 5 minutes and you'd be high. Well, it didn't take long before I wanted the high faster, and I would just mainline this stuff directly into my vein. I'd use about a bottle of Nubane a day. Nubane, of course, was a very, it was something you couldn't find at your local drug dealer. It was a very specific thing. It was kind of a niche thing that the steroid dealers had. And it wasn't around long. The flow of this stuff eventually gets stopped, and it couldn't get it. But now we're all addicted to this stuff, and we have to do something else. So we took Oxycontins. And I'm not talking about doing oxys the way that maybe some of these people would do that, you go to a club and stuff, they crush them up and sniff them. I'm talking about crushing these fuckers up, cooking them up, and then shooting them into my arm. Yeah, I would mainline Oxycontin, get stoned out of my skull and all fucked up. Well, how long do you think you're going to be able to afford an $80 a pill, 2-pill-a-day habit? Not very long. So what happens after that? Heroin. That's how it progresses. You go from the expensive one to the cheap one, the poor man's drug. So now I'm shooting heroin 3, 4, 5 times a day, in various dosages. And with that, I also would sometimes mix up cocaine. Yeah, heroin and cocaine. There were other times where I'd mix up heroin, cocaine, and Special K, ketamine, all in one spoon, suck this stuff up, and mainline. There were times that we did stuff that no one should ever do, that I shouldn't have done. How I'm alive, I have no fucking clue how I'm alive. Some of my friends are dead, some of them are in jail. I escaped all of that somehow. And the only thing I can figure is I am literally not in the position they are in, whether they're dead or in jail, to sit here right now and tell you guys. I don't run around and preach. I don't run around and preach and tell people not to drink, not to do drugs. I mean, there are people in my life now that pop pills and drink, and I'm sober, and I don't run around telling them not to do it. And I sure as fuck am not a hypocrite and tell them not to do it and turn around and do it myself right away. I don't take drugs. I don't drink alcohol. I don't party. I do not do these things. Now, Zyzz was very well known for doing cocaine all the time and taking ecstasy. Okay? Now, I don't even actually remember him ever telling people to go out and take it. He would just say that he was doing it. So it's not like he was promoting it, trying to get people to do drugs. It's just part of his life and what he would do. He liked to party. Now, also the hypocrite part, I don't think me telling you not to follow in Zyzz's footsteps, I'm not fucking dead. Zyzz is. So obviously somewhere along the line, either I'm luckier than Zyzz or I was smarter than Zyzz, because I can guarantee you I did crazier shit than he did and still made it out the other side alive to be able to sit here and tell you guys not to do it. So whatever happened with Zyzz drug-wise, his card got called and he was done. That was it. Time for him to go. That's the important message that I'm trying to get across. X1 Lasered 1X, I had to write this down because I don't know what the fuck it was. That's the message that I'm trying to get across is, it's great to try to look like Zyzz. It's great to look up to him and say he was a good guy, or he helped me get through a point in my life where I didn't know what I was doing next, and I went to the gym and trained so I could look like him, and that really helped me out with, that part of my life. But it's not okay to look at Zyzz and say, he did cocaine, he did ecstasy, he partied like that, and I want to do it too. I can almost guarantee you if Zyzz was here today, he would tell you guys straight out, dude, this is fucked up and I made a mistake. I shouldn't have been fucking doing this shit. Because I can tell you, 22 years old, you're not ready to fucking die. you're not ready to fucking call it a fucking lifetime and bounce the fuck out because you haven't learned shit yet. I remember being 22 and I was doing all the drugs when I was his age too. You know, I watched some of my boys drop like fucking flies. You think that the aftermath that they left behind, you think that's cool? You think that Zyzz's fucking family feels great about the fact that their boy went from being a little skinny kid in school to being an internet fucking icon around the world to being fucking dead because he took too much fucking cocaine? Just think about it, guys. So if that makes me a hypocrite trying to tell you guys not to fucking party with that shit and not fucking do that shit, not be stupid so that you don't fucking die because I don't want a whole line of fucking bodies strung up because you're watching something that someone did and it fucking killed them, then I guess that makes me a hypocrite. But that's not the definition of a hypocrite to me, so I don't know what the fuck Laser's talking about. So hope this clears it up that yes, I did fucking shit tons of fucking drugs. Yes, I did stuff that would fucking has killed a lot of people. Like nobody should be mixing heroin and cocaine, but I did it, and I'm here. And my message is, yeah, you may do some stupid fucking stuff, but if you get away with it, think about it. Don't fucking keep doing it until you wind up in the fucking ground. Don't put the bullet in the chamber and keep playing Russian roulette until the fucking thing finally blows your head off. If you fucking pull the trigger a couple times and you don't get shot, stop there while you're ahead. And remember, you can't run with the big dogs when you piss like a puppy. Out.